Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon there with you. Good afternoon. Good morning there with you. Good morning. If it's evening there with you, good evening. And I'm saying Happy New Year to every one of us from BRF, coming from BRF, and I myself, Happy New Year to us. It's a blessed year ahead, and this year will become a better trader. All of those goals, all of those aspirations that you have laid ahead begins to come into realities. And this year, much more. You have much more profits. You're having profit upon profit, sustainability of profit, much accounts. And I just wish every one of us the best. Okay? I wish every one of us the best. So again, once and again, I welcome every one of us to the first. This is the first edition of the live analysis section every Tuesday. This is the first edition of such this year. Okay, I welcome every one of us here. We started this since last year, just few weeks away after this program came into the industry, and we started this, and it's been a back to back. The consistency, the information being dispensed, so many testimonies here and there, and we are proud. As much as it's a privilege, we are proud that we are doing this, and many traders out there are actually getting the content and the education, and they're really, really happy. And of course, one thing about BRF you should know, if you don't know yet, one thing about BRF you should know is that BRF is a program that looks out for the interest of the trader, that looks out for the interest of the trader, and wants them to be happy. And in so doing, yes, the traders are also they are also being happy with very good trading conditions and all of such like that. So without no further ado today, I will okay, so without no further ado, I'll be heading straight to my charts. I'll be heading straight to my charts, and to just show, okay, let me see if I can invite even much more people down to this, okay. Hold on with me as I try to invite some other people to this meeting, so that we are not just selfish, and we can have as much people as possible to join in here with us. Okay, awesome. It's just a 30-minute section, and you know how we go about it, you know how we do it, you know how we go about it, you know how we do it, you know how we go about it, you know how we do it. The 30-minute section, just to share what I have for us. And at the end of the day, we are all good to go. It's a new year, and you don't want to start, with complaints, and you don't want to start with not getting things right and all. So yes, last year, the last meeting we had, okay, the last section we had rather on this space, okay, the last section we tried to, disseminate some very, very vital information about how you should address the market as the year ends. And this is a new year, so it's coming with a lot of potentials, a lot of opportunities, a lot of greatness. So how much are you ready to actually catch in with everything it is ready to throw in for you? So let me get straight to my chart, and I hope you stay tuned to the end of this section with me. Okay. So here on my chart, as you can see, this is AUD USD. This is AUD USD, and majorly today I might just be talking about four USD based pairs, which I'll call AUD USD, GBP USD, NZD USD, and what's it called? AUD USD, NZD USD, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Okay, I'll be talking about that, and Euro USD. So first on my screen is AUD USD. Okay, I'm trying not to be distracted so that I don't miss out on any information I want to pass. So you know what we do, you know how we do this. First and foremost, we always go to the big time frame to be sure how things are, and from the big time frame we'll no further ado, without not wasting much time. Okay, I think we want to talk about 4 pairs. So basically, by that, we have 30 minutes. 5 minutes is gone already. So it means that 20 and 4. It means that at least we must spend, or at most, the range of time we just have on each pair should most likely be around 5 to 8 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. 5 to 8 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. But whatever is the case, I'm gonna make sure that you get to be passed through. So yeah, this is AUDUSD on the what on the big time frame. And it's clear that ADSD all the way top from here from February 2021 has been selling to the downside. Yes, we've seen a very simple creation of highs here, a high that formed the actually what a equal high, which is actually a lower high. Okay, that formed the equal high, which is actually a lower high here. And after that, we saw the creation of the lower low, we saw lower high, we saw lower low. Now we saw lower high. Now we are having the equal low here, which actually pushed up back into the space. And if you joined in our last section, or you saw the video on YouTube, you saw that I said something that AUDUSD has been defiling many things for some while. AUDUSD has been defiling many things, all the way down from here. Many people are trying to short it because, of course, they have been giving all the vibe of to sell, to sell, to sell. But because it was end of the year and they wanted to take many people out, because as it is, our buyers on AUDUSD still sell as it is on the big time frame. But because AUDUSD really, really wanted to take many people off the market, and it was just doing this. And I told people last week that, you see, one of the best times you don't want to trade the market is when the market is irrational. So as a trader, you must be able to know when the market is fine, when the market is quite rational, okay, quite rational for you to get in, for you to pick out opportunities and actually maximize. And you also have to know, because it is for your own good, you also just have to know when the market is not, just as your body, when you are feeling well, you are doing a whole lot. And when you are not feeling well, you're even asking yourself, am I the one doing this? It's just quite unreasonable that you do something like, oh, I was irrational doing this. So you just have to know when fine and when not fine not to trade. Okay. So for some weeks, AUDUSD has been pushing up to the upside back. But yes, we are still quite convinced that AUDUSD should be a sell. And this is not the first time we've tried to reiterate a point, a speculation, and the market has tried pushing to the opposite side. And before you know, it gets to come and push in back. It gets to come and pushing back into our direction. And before you know it, it gets to come again to actually push into our own direction. So, one of the things in trading is that the best thing you can do for yourself is to maintain a sentiment. Of course, as much as you are trying to accommodate when your sentiment is actually going against you. But trading is like a business you want to do that. If you don't know how to maintain your grounds, if you don't know how to maintain your grounds, if you don't know how to maintain your grounds, you might just see yourself that you have been swept to the right, to the left, you have been dazzled up and down. You have been dazzled up and down, and you are not just getting anything. So at times you need to tell yourself, I have analyzed this, and I think it is a sell. I feel I'm speculating a sell. Give percentage to it. I am 70% bias on sell, 30%. By the reason of the percentage, you can tell that at least I'm feeling that, not that I'm feeling, because of course your technical analysis has to be sharp. So when you've done your technical analysis, you've done your assignment, and also you've allowed the space of contingencies abounding that, this is the reason why the trade can go against me. But still, fundamentally, you know that, this trade, this is how we should go. It's coming from a place of assurance that this is how this trade to go. Of course, we have given the room for contingencies to abound. We are giving the room for the trade going against. You are thinking of this is why it should go, and you're also knowing that this is why it should not so go. But what I'm trying to say is that as much as you've done your technical analysis and your technical analysis is spot on, you should try to maintain your standard time. So when you know that it is a sell and it's giving you a buy vibe, you are not just jumping into the buy and you are buying. And before you know, it's just to start selling. So last week I said that last 2 weeks rather, which was last year, I said the last lifeline holding AUDUSD is actually this resistance. Let me take it to the daily so we can see things better here is actually this resistance, which can be somewhere here. You can like put it here, you can. But I actually kept it here because we saw a major range here. We saw a major range of consolidation as it was pushing from the top to the down, from the top to the base, from the top to the base. So that was why I kept there. And I said this will be like the last lifeline holding this trade. So if AUDUSD breaks above, breaks above and give a retest and push to the other side, then AUDUSD might be coming to this place, to this resistance area. But if AUD gets to reverse from where it is still around, because of course it's still trading around this. I wouldn't call these two green candles, I wouldn't call them a break over this resistance area. So it's still trading. So as it is, if the candle closes today, because it's looking like a bearish reversal candle is happening already, and you can see one of the things you can also use to get to know when the market really wants to do is thing. If the market wants to sell, and the market could actually give you, it will give you some buying, some buying momentum, some buying signal, but you just know that the buying is not looking like he really wants to buy. It's just dragging. Or probably wants to sell. When you see that the sell is still dragging, it's not still ready. Or probably is buying, is selling. There is a way you are going to know when the market is ready. And how do you know? One of the ways you can know that the market is ready to actually go in its direction, you see that the movement happens fast. In just a week, when the market is ready to move in its direction, in just a week, the market can cover as many pips as possible that it's been dragging for months. It can cover as many pips as possible. So look at where it is presently. I'm anticipating and speculating that from where it is, because it's already giving a reversal pattern. From where it is, if it reverses to this downside, then don't even sleep on AUDUSD, because the whole idea of AUDUSD, all from this place, all from this pushing to the upside, coming back to the downside, pushing to the upside, is just to take many buyers, it's just to take many sellers away, just to make them lose their account, it's just to make them run out of capital, and so many things like that. That is why most of the times what you need, that must be a very, very core confirmation for you, is a reversal pattern. You have to be very sure that I will take my time to see this market reverse. I will take my time to see this candle close. I will take my time to be very, very sure before I lodge into the market. Because why? At every day, there is opportunity in the market. So there are pips that count every day. The opportunities come. So why do you have to rush yourself into a opportunity that is not right or solid enough? Why do you have to rush into it? So yes, you don't have to keep saying to yourself that I will wait for the best, and when the best comes, I will not have it to get into it. So as it is presently, I'm speculating that AUDUSD should still push to the downside. AUDUSD should be pushed to the downside, but I'm looking at let's all keep an eye on what's happening presently at this resistance area. Let's all keep an eye. If we see a sharp rejection at this place and it pushes to the upside, then our bias might change that. Of course, it's 80% AUDUSD should still sell, while 20% should buy. But if we see a sharp rejection here and push it to the downside, AUDUSD just wants to come here. And what would be the reason to that? The reason to that might just be because of this bullish engulfing candle, which is seemingly looking like a W pattern. But predominantly, AUDUSD, by the formation of this, should still give a sell. Should still look like a sell. Predominantly should still. But if it gives a sharp rejection here and pushes to the outside, it means AUDUSD will probably change the bias for the new year. But if it does close below this place and getting back, if it does getting back by the end of today, getting back into this range, then AUDUSD might be preparing to rally down 400 to 500 pips away from where it is presently. So that's that on AUDUSD. Let's go to NZUSD. So what's up, NZUSD? This is NZUSD. So from NZUSD monthly time frame too, I'm very sure you can see that already from here. You can see a creation like a step-like kind of thing. A step, if you live in a house that has a staircase, you know how stairs look like. So yes, you can see falling, rising, falling, rising, falling. Okay, so that's how it is. And now what's still happening by the reasons of the creation of lower low and lower high, which are actually determinants of what of a downtrend, and creation of higher highs and higher low, which are actually determinant for a what for a uptrend. So by the reason you can see that all the way from February 2021, also the market has been given the vibe of selling. Yes, created a what the hem pattern, broke it down, we tested it, and since then we've been seeing lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, equal high, okay, higher low and lower high, you know, that kind of thing. So we've been seeing different, but it's still O, because if you check it from here, from this actually swing high, you see that the next swing low we had, the major one was here, and the next one is here. So it's still looking like we are still, you know, revolving around a what another creation of a what of a lower or equal low to come as it is on NZUSD2. So by the reason of the creation of those lower low and lower heights, which are only what on the higher time frame, you can see for good that yes, NZUSD, sorry about that. NZUSD has been selling for a while, and it should still. Okay, so it's new year. What are we looking ahead for the new year? So yes, as you can see, my technicals or my levels have been here for as long as I don't know. And this is one of the reasons why when you have your levels drawn, don't change them. Don't quickly remove your levels because the market is going against your trend or going against what you speculated. You know, as much as your technical analysis is on point, maintain your levels. Okay, maintain your level, because you don't know. You don't know. It might be that there's something that is happening and you are not seeing presently at that moment. And for some while, you know, NZD has been trying to get a lot of sellers away from the market just to what make them lose their capital, make them lose their funded account, and so much. And this is happening day in, day out. So, but as it is presently, it's a new year, and you can see that. Okay, I think was it last 2 weeks too. I think I also spoke about NZUSD that you know, if we see NZUSD broke above this counter, you know, this trend line right there, it's a counter trend line. The counter trend line is coming from down here. Okay, but we are not close to saying anything about the counter trend line yet for now. Okay, so I said that it will come give us a third touch on this trend line, and if it does, and if we see a reversal from here, we are very sure that NZUSD is still in what? It's still in shape. It's still actually in shape to come give us a sell. But if it does break that above and comes to give a retest and push the upside, then it means that it seems like NZUSD is not ready to sell. And what will be the reason for that? The reason for that will also mean this bullish candle being formed, which is looking like a not properly formed W pattern. So, but as it is, we have many things telling us, we have many things showing us, we have many things signaling to us that NZUSD should sell. And if you sleep on this, you know, the signals, everything NZUSD and even other USD pairs are showing you, you might just tend to miss out, feeling like, I still feel like it's a buy. It's been giving many green candles, and like I also said the other time, one of the things you should know that when the market is ready, if NZUSD was really a buy market, if it was a market that was ready to buy, you see all these small green candles you are seeing, I'm telling you, it wouldn't be like that. When the market is ready to move in a direction, either to sell or to buy, it moves well, it moves quick, it moves fast, not like totally fast like that. Like you know what I'm saying is, you would see with the formation of the candle, it's forming like bull bearish candle, it's forming like a full bullish candle, a full bearish candle. You are seeing the formation of the candle, and you can testify that yes, this market is looking like it really wants to sell. So what is going to happen, and what are we speculating on NZUSD? Okay, so as it is, if NZUSD come to closes as today candles comes to closes below, okay, because the whole idea, you know, I think I've said this earliest of time when we used to have our live analysis, that the manipulation tends to happen around the trend line and the support and resistance area. So manipulation, because one of the things that is visible for every traders, both the intermediates, both the professional and even the beginner, one of the things that is very visible for every one of us is support area, is resistance area, and is a trend line. So one of the things that now separate us, that separate the professional from the beginner, in that you know how to trade, is support and resistance is that you know that at every support and resistance, there is tendency for what? For manipulation. So what do you do as a professional trader? You don't use stop loss. You don't use, I'm sorry, I said stop loss. I mean buy stop and sell stop and buy limit and sell limit. Although, yes, you can use it on cases like maybe contingency wouldn't allow you to be in a trade. But I'm trying to say that, when you go to baby pips, you will see that the way you can trade is support and resistance is either bounce or break. So when it gets to the resistance area or the support area, you expect a bounce. So if it bounces, you don't even want to wait for it to give you formation of candles to tell you that it's bounced. They'll just say when it gets there, is that you just put buy limits there. So when it breaks above the resistance area, it gets to start buying, or just come and put a sell stop there. When it just gets to bounce, I know you understand what I'm saying. So majorly what I'm just saying is that there is always tendency for manipulation around the support and resistance area, and this is what we saw that happen here. So what's going to happen on NZUSD? What are we speculating? So apparently I'm speculating that NZUSD, if it closes back into this, below this support, if it closes back below this resistance area, if it closes back under this trend line, then it means, as even the candle forming already is looking like a full bearish candle. So it's looking like a confirmation of a bearish reversal pattern to the downside. And if it does confirm it, it means NZUSD should be selling for nothing less than 400 pips. 400 pips to the downside. Okay, 400 pips to the downside. So that's that on NZD. Don't forget, wait for the candle to close. Today it's the second day of January. So yes, it's forming. Everything is still. You have to also take it easy. Everything is just coming back in place. Market is just resuming. Investors have taken their money out December. They are just coming in into the market again to know, okay, what do we want to do? How do we want it? So you have to just take things easy. You don't have to, everything you did not make 2023, you're not coming with the mindset that you just want to take everything out 2020, the second day of 2024. Of course, you're going to make a lot of profit this year. You are having much more better result of what you did 2020. Well, what I'm saying basically is that don't come and say that everything you were not able to defeat, you were not able to match up with or actually attain in the year 2022. You now want to sum everything up and make it just in one day. It's not possible, because everything that has to do with this business is a business of process. You take your time, you keep growing, and keep getting better. So that's that on NZUSD. Now let me go to GBP USD, or should I do Euro USD first? Oh my God, let's do Euro USD first. So guys, this market has frustrated people. Has frustrated many people. Like, what do you those questions like, what do you want? Like, what do you want? I know every one of you know. One of the things that gives the market joy is to play with your psychology and emotions. It does not want the emotions stable. It doesn't want to play with your psychology. Okay. So Euro USD, yes. Every of these guys actually have things in correlation. But regardless, as much as they have things in correlation, we do not trade them by correlation. We try to analyze and trade them differently. We try to analyze and trade them differently. So look at Euro USD on the big time frame. I remember that yes, there was a time we drew from the swing high to the swing low, and we said presently is at the 60, is at the 50 Fibonacci area to the 0.618 Fibonacci area, and we said we saw it reverse. And you know what ended? You know what Euro USD hits this bottom rock support area and push again to the upside, giving like a bullish reversal pattern to the upside. And now it's looking like, and the Euro USD is saying, see, I'm just playing with your mindset. I'm just tricking your emotions. I'm selling. You know, that kind of thing. I'm selling. Okay. So what's going to happen, or what I'm expecting? Because of, okay, let me see if you can please looking closely to Euro USD, and you will see that the first time, okay, where we had a major push to the upside, which actually stayed ahead of every other candle that has been consolidating around this area, which was the one that formed July, the monthly candle on July 2020. You saw how he pushed to the upside. And what did we see when the month was going to come to an end? We saw how it came back again to show like, okay, giving us a big week and showing like a rejection. And now you see that last month candle tried to push to the upside, and now it's been rejected at that place. Now we'll not call it rejection because we are still anticipating many things to close. We are still anticipating the weekly candle to give a close to the downside. We are still anticipating today's daily candle to also give a close to the downside. So as it is, even from the counter trend line, you will see that the counter trend line broke, give a retest, and now we all anticipated itself from here. But again, it just to what takes many people away from the market. So as it is, if this candle also stays below this trend line and stays this counter trend line and stays below, there is a supply zone here. Yeah, there is a supply zone here. So you can see this area is a supply zone. So if it comes to if it comes to close below this trend line and below this area, this zone here, then we can be very sure that Euro USD is also good for a sell. But don't forget, please, as much as you know that it is a sell, don't go all out. Make sure that your risk management is key. You are you are so Oh, sorry about that, please. My network trying to give me an intro, which is not so common with me these days. So please, if you can still see my screen, Mr. Agulo FS, thank you for joining. I've seen other people joining too, but I think that joining maybe due to some, logistical contingency. I don't know probably where they are. Please, Mr. Agulo FS, please, if you can still hear me and see my screen, please can you use name, in the comment box. Okay, I'm rounding up. So that's that on Euro USD, Mr. Agulo FX. Please, I don't know if you can let me know if you can hear me still and you can see my screen. Okay, I'm waiting on that comment. So yes, that's all on wrap on Euro USD, and of course GBP USD, which is the last one. It's almost like it's the same thing too. So this is the monthly. You see, give a push again from this record button and coming to give us like a formation of like a hem pattern, possibly from here. So yes, we are having a high here. We are not swayed away with the fact that because it's been given buy vibes, and once it's just a buy, we just want to get into buy. No, it's still a sell, and we have much of our percentage. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Agulo FX. Please, I'm going to give a special shout out to every one of you. Stay with me. I am done for today. So on GBP USD2, so yes, today's candle, if it closes as it is, that we get to give us the bearish reversal pattern to the downside, then we might be seeing GBP USD to come again into this rock bottom, right now, not rock bottom. And yes, we are anticipating that today's candle gets to come and form below this place or closes below this place actually, because yes, we also have the supply zone around there. So that's all from me, and it's a wrap for today. Okay, that's all from me to wrap for today. Let me go to my people. Okay, Mr. Toshino, Mr. Agulo, I think I saw a few people here just now, and I think they are not here. Mr. Agulo FX, it's beautiful having you here. I think I'm familiar with this name. Thank you so much for creating time out of your time to come here. I think I saw Mr. 24 Hour Success. That name is intriguing. Thank you so much, Mr. Toshino. I think this is the first time I'm seeing this name, and maybe not. You are welcome, and it's beautiful having you here, sir. Okay, it's beautiful having you here. And for many of us that didn't get to start from the beginning of the meeting, you can be quite sure that this meeting is going to be, this live section rather, is going to be posted on our YouTube channel, and you can go back there to actually see things for yourself. I welcome every one of us to the year 2024, and like I've said earlier when it started the live stream, it should be a year that we get to see bigger and better things happening for us in our trading career and even in our businesses. It's a year that we're going to see ourselves doing so great for ourselves, doing so great for our family, and doing so great as a trader, and all of those aspirations and endless expectations we have, you see them come into reality. So thank you all for joining, and don't forget, this is sponsored by BRF, which means Bulls Road Funding. They are the brain behind this, and I'm privileged to be that trader who comes here to show you my charts every week. It happens every Tuesday, 1 p.m. UK time. week in, week out. We come here, we come here, we just have fun and I love being here. Mr. Luke Support, thank you so much. I welcome you. I think this is the first, okay, yeah. I don't think we've spoken this year. I welcome every one of us to year 2024. We are all, I saw you all, I'm not saying physical now, but yes, I see how you all interact 2023 in the BRF page and everything. And I'm hoping that the Lord is helping us to do even much more, much more, much more, much more this year. Thank you everyone for joining. It's beautiful having you all around. So meet you simply same time again next week. And I hope as the week goes by and even as this year goes, I wish you a blessed and a safe trading career. So thank you everyone for joining. Bye and stay good.